So, very impressive win.
Thank you.
Any of the youth players that you're particularly impressed with today?
Well, I think some of them done pretty well at times. Dan Chester's had a couple of assists for goals. Yeah, but probably what we expect from them. We know that what they're capable of. Some of them done okay. We didn't play quite so well in the first half, but I thought in the second half we were much stronger, much better.
Do you think that was the inclusion of Creswell and Bowen and O'Connor that helped the rest of the...
And Devine.
And Devine,
yeah. So, yeah, I think those players helped, but I think the first half was, Glory were much stronger in the first half maybe than they were in the second half. And to be fair, I think Lucas Fabianski was probably our best player. He made 3 or 4 really good saves, so it wasn't all one way, that was for sure. And probably a 2-1 was probably a pretty fair reflection, because we had quite a few opportunities. Gianluca had a great chance to make it 3-0, and it ended up sort of 2-1 getting in at half time. But we got stronger in the second half, and it paid off.
Are you worried about Gianluca's match fitness at the moment, or obviously that's what pre-season for, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's for. No, you've got to remember we're only back 3 or 4 days, and also Gianluca's coming back from quite a serious knee injury, so he's finding his way.
David, did you see, other than individual performances, do you see generally, as far as fitness and just running stats, what you wanted to see from the players today?
Yeah, like we've scored 6 goals tonight. That's what I want to see. I want to see goals scored, and I want chances. And got to remember, we hit the post. We had a couple of one-on-ones with the goalkeeper, but as I said, they had 3 or 4 chances as well. So it's a start. That's all we're doing at the moment. We're not going mad with it. We're only just back training a few days ago. We're building up. We'll go back to, when we go back to England, we'll start our work more vigorously, and hopefully get everybody prepared.
I'll ask you one, if you don't mind, just about Declan. Obviously the news today got announced that he's left for a British record transfer fee. You said in the build-up to the game it was difficult to plan until the deal was done. Now that is done and confirmed, does that planning start now, or have you got some things in the offing you hope to...
Yeah, of course, we've been preparing, and getting things ready, so, yeah.
David, can I ask you, it's always disappointing to see a player go, but how proud are you of the part you've played in his development over the past few years?
Look, Declan's gone now, he's a super player, and it wasn't nothing to do with the manager, it was to do with the boy himself. Really good boy, and performed excellent for us here at West Ham.
You've seen a lot of talented players in your time. His parting message in the farewell letter said, ultimately I just want to achieve everything I can and play at the very, very highest level. How high do you think you can go?
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Let's move on from the Declan questions. Yep.
You mentioned in the pre-game that there was at least one Glory player you had as back for. What did you make of the Glory performance, and were there any stand-up players in there?
I thought they tactically tried to play well in the first half. Probably the strength and experience probably we have was the difference in the finishing power, especially more when we brought on Jared Bowen. But overall, I thought Glory had played well. They'd made 3 or 4 big opportunities. We scored very early on, which gave us a start, and then we got a second goal. A little bit against, I wouldn't say against the run of play, but certainly, Glory had 1 or 2 opportunities as well. And as I said, Lucas Fabianski made 2 or 3 good saves. So it was a pretty even game for periods. We were just a bit more clinical when we got the ball and got the chances to score.
How much confidence can you take from these pre-season wins, and how are you going to be preparing against a world-class side like Tottenham, who boast the likes of Harry Kane and Son Heung-min?
Well, we're used to playing against those levels of side, so we're used to playing against great players. So it's something which we do regular. But our preparation is we have to focus on ourselves. We've got probably the bulk of our squad left back in London, all were international players. and because of our European victory in late finish, then we're really just getting back underway again and starting to get ourselves ready. So winning in pre-season is always important, but it's not as important as winning when the season starts. So, but hopefully, good habits, winning is a good thing, and scoring goals is really important. And we didn't last pre-season we didn't start particularly well in our sort of pre-season games, and it sort of carried on a little bit, and it took us into the start of the season. So I'm hoping that we've started to score a few goals. I'm hoping we can try and continue that way in the rest of pre-season.
Today, round of applause across the stadium. It's a number that's so significant to Australia, Western Australia, and to West Ham. Can you tell us a little bit about the significance of Tom Bunny's name to West Ham, and how you come across the other side of the world and this great connection?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and I have to say that I learnt a lot about it, because when I came in I didn't really know an awful lot about it at all. But certainly the cause is incredible. It shows you that whatever part of the world, and none of us are safe from anything. And I do believe that West Ham, and I have to say everybody in Perth has been fantastic about it as well. The club do a really good job in sponsoring and the charities and all the things, and making the awareness known to everybody. So I'm really pleased that it's seen well here and respected here as well, and I think everybody is right behind it.
Last couple now.
David, you obviously made history earlier this year in Prague, a superb win in the Europa Conference League final. How much is that huge positive for the club still impacting the squad, and how do you hope to carry that into next season?
Well, we hope that we can go and do it again. We so enjoyed it that trying to get another one now is the goal. We've done that one, but I'm not kidding you on. We're still enjoying the moment, and so we should. And it's been a very short turnaround since June the 7th to where we are now. So no, we're still enjoying it. We're looking forward to seeing all the international players when we get back. We've not seen them since near enough the day after we had the open bus parade through London. So we're looking forward to getting all the boys back again and getting around them.
Final one then.
David, you were just speaking about the Dylan Tombides Foundation. One of the players who has spoken really well about it from your camp is Freddie Potts, who just signed a new deal with you as well. What is he like as a person, as a bright young man, and what do you sort of see him playing kind of role for you in the next season?
He's a terrific young man, and he comes from an incredibly good footballing family. Obviously his dad played and his brothers play, so it's in the genes in the family, that's for sure. He's a really, really good lad, a top professional, and we're glad he signed. Probably the plan this year is we'll probably put him out on loan sometime once we get him back. We'll get back to England, and once we get settled, I think we'll try and get him some league experience. He's developed, he's grown, he's physically capable now of stepping into the league. So hopefully this is the next stage of his development.
Okay, thank you everyone.
Cheers, thank you.
Much appreciated.